Alright, let's see if this all connects, all works, all goes well. I don't honestly know. I've been adjusting the settings 18 billion times at this point as of hitting the live button, so I don't honestly know how well it's going to all work. But we're going to rock with it, we're going to roll with it, we're going to do everything we can physically do to hopefully, like I said, just everything works out. I'm going to check everything on my end first before I get actually truly started on everything. And then once I know it all works perfectly fine, the second stream's going to be 100% better because, I'll know what I, should be expecting at this point. So, hopefully that all works out nicely. So let me try to find my good old handy-dandy phone here. Seems like everything's working good. So that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know was that everything was working fine. Everything had worked out. I'm going to pull my chat up on my lovely phone here, and we're going to go ahead and just minimize this because I don't need it anymore. All right. Hello, viewers. I don't know why I'm shifted all the way to the left right now, but it's fine. Hello viewers, and welcome out to a brand new Pokemon series. Technically it's an old one, but it's technically getting revamped, renewed, whatever you want to call it. We did this series about probably 3 years ago now. The Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Ultra Route Shiny Hunting. Shortened to basically just Let's Go Shiny Hunting. But pretty much how this is going to work is we're going to go route by route, and we cannot exit said route until we get all the shinies in said area. So obviously we're going to start with Route 1, which has all the shinies down there to the bottom right. The shiny Pidgey, shiny Bellsprout, or shiny Rattata. We cannot exit Route 1 to go on to Route 2 or whatever other route we choose next until we catch all 3 of those shinies. The only reason we can exit a route is either to buy more items like Pokeballs and all that, or to heal to continue in the game. And once we collect all the shinies, then we can go forward. And we can only use those shinies to keep on progressing. So if we fight trainers, we have to use the shinies that we collected, things like that. Now, obviously, I went ahead and got the starter and all that started, so that way we just jump right in and get right into shiny hunting. And we're going to do this every Monday and Wednesday for anywhere between the minimum of an hour to maybe the most of, 5 hours, maybe it'd be the extreme most. Today, I can stream to about probably maybe 150 or so. So we'll get probably a good 2 hours-ish here of shiny hunting. It was a series we did back in the day, and we tried messing around with it, trying different methods, trying different tactics to figure it out. We were using all the routes that we could access. That was how we did it back then. We were literally able to run between Route 1 and all the way to, I think it's Viridian Forest, or the route right above Viridian Forest. We were running all there. But I was like, no, I want to go back to the actual original written rules that I had for this, which was that we cannot exit a route until we catch all the shinies. So, obviously you can see we're at the very beginning of this game. And I named our rival Odds because this is all just going to be odds. We also have our shiny checklist at the top of the right. Like I said, we only had, I think, 8 shinies at the time of the last one we had. The Rattata, Raticate, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and Victory Bellsprout. That was where we kind of were with everything. Yes, I've read the emails. I know how to do the game, Rival Man. Yeah, named our rival Odds because, it's all going to be odd relays. Now we know a lot more about Let's Go, and that it's like the chain resets as you keep catching. It's better just to keep on catching than go with the, chain of 30, whatever the maximum chain is. I think it's 32 when it gets the max rolls or something like that. Instead of just waiting with the max rolls for things, you have to just keep catching. It's pretty much the way to. It's that next Pokemon to appear is the one to have the odds increase. So it's better just to keep catching and keep your chain going than it is any other way. Now I don't know which one I'm necessarily going to get the chain on, because the first one's all just luck based. But then whatever one we get, then they're probably between the next 2 that I'll get the chance. So say we start with Rattata chain, whatever we find shiny Pidgey or something like that, then we can keep going with a Rattata chain afterwards, because we're still hunting for Rattata. So, okay, let's go to Professor Oak's lab, get that all fun business started, and we'll get shiny hunting. I'm very excited to get this started. Now, I know this is going to be a very long series, as you see right below us, We are going to be playing Omega Ruby as the next game as well. However, unlike most of the Pokemon games where it's not going to take place afterwards, it's going to literally take place during this whole thing. It'll probably start up next week. I have to get all the setups ready with my 3DS and everything like that, so I do apologize for that. But once I have everything set up and ready to record, how does that go here? Oh, maybe I haven't gotten the Eevee. I thought I did get the Eevee already. I guess not. It's okay. But yeah, we will be doing Omega Ruby as well alongside with this one. That way it kind of has a recorded format that goes up more, having a game that's kind of probably going to have a little bit more progression than this one. We'll probably be playing this one for a long, long time, probably through a lot of Pokemon games. Because obviously our objective is to get all the Pokemon. Now, obviously there's a few, not regional, game-exclusive ones that are only, like Oddish, for example. Oddish is on Route 1 and Let's Go Pikachu only. You can't get Oddish in this game at all, I don't believe. So what my plan is to get all the ones in Let's Go Eevee, all the ones we can physically get in Let's Go Eevee, and then oh, I didn't get next to them right away. It's alright. But yeah, get all the ones in Let's Go Eevee, go from there. And then when we go to Let's Go Pikachu, it technically will increase the difficulty because we can only chain the ones that we're going for. So when we go for Oddish, we can only chain Oddish anyway. So we can't get all that additional experience from having, say, for this one, we're going to get 3 shinies, which means 3 Pokemon we're catching along the way, giving us all those experience points to certain shiny Pokemon along the way. Now, I know we're still going to have probably some under-level Pokemon, and I'll try to do it to my best where we're not having some level like 90, around the 2nd and 3rd gyms, but we'll see how it ultimately progresses forward. As far as the rule goes for, say we're going for Shiny Pidgey, we get Shiny Pidgey, and then we find another Shiny Pidgey along the line, I will probably, unless I guess if it goes for the chain, probably I would catch it, but otherwise I'll probably ignore them. I won't be just trying to catch every shiny thing. I'm also not going for a shiny living deck, so I won't be catching Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot type of deal. Once I get Pidgey, it checks off Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, if that makes sense. So once checked off, we don't have to worry about, like, say, because Rattata is an example, actually. He has gender differences. One has longer whiskers, shorter whiskers. Between we don't have to worry about different variations of stuff like that. The only one I'll count as different are, as I have them separated, be like Alolan forms. Having Sandshrew doesn't necessarily mean I also get the Alolan form. It's kind of like a different whatever. Also, if there's like I know that it's not in this generation, I don't believe, but if there were like a separated line, like Oddish technically could evolve into either Vileplume or Blossom, if there was something along that line. I guess, well, Eevee would be an example of that. Just because I catch Eevee does not mean I have Shiny Vaporeon Flora. Yeah, I have to evolve separate Eevees to get that one. So those will be where I have to get additional Shinies, but majority of the time, once I catch Shiny Pidgey, it'll give me Shiny Pidgey or Pidgeot, but I can't check them off until he evolves into said Pokemon. Because there could be an instance where it hasn't evolved and I find the Shiny. That'll probably most likely happen in the, like, Viridian Forest, where you get, like, the Beedrills and all that as well. Now, I haven't thought about this far in advance about my nicknames and all that type of stuff. No, I typically do it after, like, subscribers, commenters, people that follow our social medias, all that different stuff, which I still will do throughout this series. But obviously, the trainer itself is after me, the Mitchell, the Mother Gamer TMG, whatever you want to say. The rival was just named Odds because it just sounded like the thing we were going to be working against was the Odds, the RNG, whatever you want to call it. Now, Eevee's not going to be used at all, other than HM purposes, to travel, so that's the only reason we'll have this Eevee at all, so that's kind of why I don't want to nickname it after any particular person. But I kind of need a name. Just put, beginning of it all. Once I can remove things from my party, I will remove them. However, it doesn't really honestly matter until we start getting shinies, then we can kind of play around stuff. Alrighty. Like I said, this will be technically a Nuzlocke. If we do white out, we're allowed to use Pokemon in the boxes and stuff like that. Everything like that. But the Nuzlocke obviously doesn't start to one. We get Pokeballs anyway, and obviously we would have to have shiny Pokemon to even potentially even have it start. Technically, we don't even have a starter yet, as a true whatever by the rules of this. But yeah, just kind of go from there. There's no way to shiny hunt the Eevee in this game, sadly. The starter Eevee, I should say, to be specific. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to get this going, see how long it exactly takes. Go ahead and place your bets now. Like I said, right now, at least until I get my stream set up back in place, we'll be doing this every Monday and Wednesday for the minimum of an hour. So even if you say 2 hours a week at the bare minimum, you know, if you go off that math, or the most it would be 10 hours a week, so you can kind of do that math as well. Which I know is 10 times more, but you just take the number you got in the first place and divide it by 10. Yeah, I think it'll go for a while. I mean, we're starting this in April, technically. So my gut guess is that it will be probably every single one. Even once I start going to where I can have every single day shiny hunting and stuff like that. But I talked to her for some reason. I don't have balls yet. I think to do the personal stuff, I'm pretty sure. I don't give you balls straight away. Right. Why am I looking at the catch? Oh, I do have balls. Okay, so it has started. It has started. Everything has officially started. Alright, so what am I chaining? Chaining probably would be the best one, probably would be Rattata, if I had to guess. Although I'm seeing a lot of Bellsprouts right now. Chaining Rattata would probably be the best one. I feel like it's going to be the easiest to come across. But now we cannot, like I said, other than to buy Pokeballs or heal or things like that, we cannot exit this route until we gather all 3 of those shiny that are in the bottom right-hand corner. The chain has begun. I know how to kind of keep the chain going as best as I can. I did not memorize, like, say, like the front animations or anything. And I'm sure there's going to be instances where failed Chinese cure because we went down a ladder too fast or ran into a wild Pokemon too fast or whatever have you. And that was terrible. Link the script. There we go. Yeah, there might be instances where they run away or we miss one because we ran into one too fast. Keep our chains going or whatever. You know, there's going to be shiny pills. I always can guarantee it. Even if it's ones we already have gathered and feeling them that way, I just know there's going to be shiny pills. So just be prepared for disappointment along the way. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's, if I remember correctly, it's 30 is the thing. Can I also get, I don't think it's until later in the game that you can, remove the Eevee. Or at least where he's on my shoulder, so I don't think he's a wild Pokemon. I mean, right now I know there's not wild Eevee, so I'm not going to run into it. But later down the line, I'm going to want him disappear. Oh, once he goes into your box, he disappears off of you. I don't know how that actually works. What the actual... Me. Yeah, don't get what I'm doing wrong. I really don't get what I'm doing wrong. Sorry. I got a great. This is extra experience. It counts. I know the layout was also a little chaotic, but I wanted to kind of go off the nostalgia of both. What was the original Let's Go layout, which was the counter, the currently hunting, and all that, plus the Road to Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, and now it's the Road to Saw. layout, which has like the current and next games, all that. The only thing that will probably be potentially added is the new logo once I have finished that up, but I'll say that. It's going to be kind of hard to probably actually see the... Actually, how do you pause the game? I want to, because what I need to do, so that way I don't miss a shiny, I need to project my screen. I see what there we go. That's much better. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Pretty sure he disappeared on that. Now, you guys still see the screen you see, but I have a full screen. I have my whole TV projecting the screen right now. So I get a big screen view, so I possibly shouldn't miss shinies as likely now. Hopefully. Will Rattata be the actual one we get first? I don't know. We'll have to actually see. I'll move my mouse though, just so that way I can see everything a little bit better. Yeah, we'll go to about 250. That'll be the longest. Don't necessarily go. Alright, gotta find Rattatatas. Just keep catching Rattatatas. Like I said, it's just technically the spawn that appears after the capture is the one that has the roll. I don't think it's ones that already are spawned. I think it's the one that spawns next. I remember how they figured it out with the algorithm and stuff when they were researching this game. It's like, obviously, we're only on a small. We don't even have the first multiplier yet, which I think begins at 11 captures. Because it's like 11, 21, 31, or whatever is the, like, capture thing. So we're only on 5. So right now, the next Pokemon, the very next Pokemon that appear will have... So it shouldn't be the Pidgey because it was already there. It should have been that Rattata that just appeared there when it popped up. Because the Pidgey was already spawned previously to us encountering, but the Rattata spawned post-encounter, so it had the chain of 5 activated those rolls. So that's how it should technically work, based on the algorithm. Now, if I can get this thing to actually throw straight, we'll be in amazing shape, but I doubt it. Probably going to have some terrible throws along the way. But as long as we just kind of look out for those run animations, we should be fine. Yeah, I know there's going to be occurrences once we get our first shiny that we're going to obviously be getting a lot of XP on them. But like I said, there's going to be some that we're going to catch that probably aren't going to be getting a lot of XP because they'll be either in the box or, you know, new, whatever you want to say. We got a lot of shinies before we can even move on to a potential route. Seeing any rats. I know how to reset the route too, so we can always do that as well. Hello, Rattata. Don't fight me. But I think I need to get... To actually get balls and all that, I think I have to do like the whole parcel stuff and all that fun. So, it's going to be exciting. I just figure I'll go until I'm like running out of balls, and then I'll do some of the story stuff. We've been missing throws, so I guess technically we've been wasting balls in a sense, but just gotta keep track of our inventory, keep our chains going, and then everything will be hunky-dory. There'll be no problems, there'll be full smiles, don't run into Pidgeys. Don't run into Bellsprout. Why did it look like he was hiding his face? I don't know. I'm not Bellsprout. Okay, where's the rats? Where are the ratties? Here's one. Come here. Let me catch you. Yes. I wonder if there's a strat if I click more to my left. That'll make me get a better throw. I don't know. It's like normal Switch. It should be predicting the technical direction my Joy-Con's at when I press A. bunch of these to learn moves eventually too. At least we also get candies, which will boost our IVs and stuff too, which we can give to our shinies. So we're gonna have some really good, powerful Pokemon once we get rolling. But the problem is, we gotta get rolling. Yeah, I don't think I ever said my prediction. I think it's gonna honestly take so probably. I want to say it's gonna be before the end of this year, but it might be past this year before we get this fully done. Definitely before Za, that's for sure. Question is, how many other Pokemon games will we complete before completing this one? That's probably an easier question to answer. I would say at least 3 or 4 Pokemon games will be completed by the time that we get this one finished. At least we'll have some Pokemon projects and Mario projects and whatever else projects that'll go alongside with this one, so it's not just, you know, hoping to find some shinies. Some other entertainment purposes you guys can watch and enjoy and whatever else too. So we'll have a new Mario series starting probably in May. We will have another Pokemon, obviously, the Omega Ruby that you see on the screen before you. Starting up, that should have been excellent. And then we will have like our games I grew up on, a lot more Let's Plays, all that great stuff to coincide with this series. So there's like 4 or 5 other projects kind of mosey around on. Yeah, once I get my stream set up back where it's where I originated at and everything like that, I just had to set some new stuff up. Because of winter, I was obviously not prepared for the cold weather and winter weather, so I brought everything inside. So I need to kind of make sure I'm prepared for the next winter. It's already going to be prepared for summer, but just getting everything ready for the next winter, so that way I can just have that permanent setup year-round outside and everything like that in my own little kind of like house in a sense. Also have like all the stuff to be able to see my daughters and everything if they were to wake up in the middle of the night or anything like that through the cameras, and still be dad and husband mode through the night shift and everything like that. But yeah, we can at least add another hour at minimum every night when that's set up, and then obviously like my off days and all that, there'd be even more hours that I can add on to stream. So once we get rocking and rolling, this will go pretty much every single day. Be a thing to where we're shiny hunting. So yeah, minimum 7 hours a week we'll add on to stream time. Alright, we have our first activator now. We are at 12 marks, so pretty sure it was 11 was when it hit the next roll. I don't think pretty sure the throws don't do anything for us other than just make it easier to catch and give us more XP. But at least we know the chains are always doing stuff, so just gotta keep the chain. That's all we gotta do. It's the only thing we have to do is keep the chain. Everything else will be fine. Where else we're up? At least this game's got the sparkles. It's got the, you know, overworld shinies, so it shouldn't be that bad. But then again, there's not one Spidarius. There's not a Rattata spawning, it makes it a little hard. Do we just do the non-throw? I might check that in the options. Is there a way just to not do the throw and just press AA? I don't think there is. You have to do the arm movement. But I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. I'm not sure. Don't think I've ever really tested that theory. You guys remember when I used to capture this with my iPhone? Let's see. Oh. Okay, was it? I have an options button. Ooh, went fast on this. Battle effects run now won't matter. Movie skipping is fine. Everything about us can be. Control settings? No. It's not. Yes, I know. I think you would have to have the regular controller in order. I don't own any Pokemon at the current moment. I would love to give you a Vulpix. I really would love to give you a Vulpix, but I just don't own one in this game right now. I literally am starting this brand fresh from the beginning and capturing every single shiny Pokemon from the beginning to the end without ever leaving the route until I get the next whatever progression point. It's going to be a long, long, arduous journey, but yeah, technically I just erased my Let's Go save to be able to do this. And I think my other one that I do have Pokemon on doesn't have like the Nintendo Network stuff set up to be able to do trades. So I have to like sign in with a new Nintendo account one night and have to do the, yeah, complicated. But yeah, I would really love nothing more to trade Pokemon for shinies, but sadly I cannot do that. Also, that does bring up a good point though. As far as trade evolutions go, because that's actually going to be a problem. I do own both Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, so we'll be able to trade in order to get the shiny evolutions. Obviously, all those will take place in the Let's Go Eevee portion of, or sorry, Let's Go Pikachu portion of this. But yeah. No, what we're doing is literally we're just going route by route, catching all the shinies in said route before we can go to the next route, and seeing if we can get every single shiny Pokemon in both Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. Obviously, version inclusives will matter, but still. Don't worry, Art. I will not forget your comment, and I will name a Pokemon after you still, either way, even if you have left at this point. Good dream of Vulpix. Wish I could. Really wish I could. It'd be awesome to do so. It's like interacting with people like that. It's always fun. Ciao. What do you? Is the trade Pokemon go? Let's go. I don't know. Let's say I have Vulpix probably on there somewhere. Or at least the Ninetales. Well, I guess you couldn't breed in Let's Go. I guess you could breed it to a later game and breed it. Where you at? Heard you. Come here. Yeah, even the save that had the original shinies on it is gone, so I do have a completed Let's Go save on here, but again, like I just kind of was mentioning, I would have no access to it. It doesn't matter what his Lube said because he's not shiny, so I can't use him anyway. But I don't think I can interact with my completed save at all because it's on the same Switch. Hello, Pidgey. Don't you break my chain. That was terrible. That was even worse. What? Yeah. Nice. We're like 2 away from a new roll activated, so getting there. Come here. Come here, you rat. Yeah, purple little non-green looking. And I think there was it like lures add an activator of a roll. What else activates it? I don't remember what else activates rolls, but I know lures add rolls, but we don't get lures until the second badge, I'm pretty sure. And then, yeah, the chain adds rolls, but you have to keep the chain going to still have the rolls activated. It's no longer just the get to 32 and wait around anymore. It's to keep the chain going, even if you're at like 900 and haven't found one. It's better just to keep the chain going and still look. That's going to give you the highest odds. Like I said, I figured all this out with the algorithm test or whatever, but what the actual... No, even trying it the other way that I thought was going to work didn't work. Yeah, stupid motion controls. Alright, we are on a new roll now because we are at the 22 mark, so therefore we're at a better odds now. I don't remember what the actual odds are for each. I should probably actually look that up beforehand so I knew off the top of my head what the actual odds were for everything. For every like progression point along the way. It's like I think full odds is still 1 out of 4,000 or something like that. It's not the old 1 out of 8,000 odds, like back in the day. But I think you can get it as low as like 1 in 200 or something like that? I don't remember what just the chain of 30 something gives you. And like I said, lures give you new stuff. Ah, why'd I throw? Probably need to make sure I'm staying good on balls. Need to keep an eye out. No, I think I have at least one more ball. Means I can also sell the candies for money as well to buy balls. Money shouldn't be an issue. Let's see, how many balls do I have left? I have 2. So after this Rattata, just to guarantee I don't have any chain breakings, I'll go ahead and do all the Professor Oak stuff to be able to buy stuff, pretty much. Also, if a shiny were to appear, I have 1 ball to release the row. Like 6 away. We have 25 Pokeballs to start. So. Yeah. Why Eevee? Raspberry makes things easier to catch if I need it. Yeah. Got it. Alright. Not battling anything. Let's go ahead and do the whole oak stuff. Get that done with. No, sir. Yes, I know Professor Oak. Yes. Yes. So look at that. So we can buy. Yes. He loves me. He loves me so much. At least now he shouldn't follow me around anymore. He should be on my head from here on out, so I don't have to worry about the, the Eevee problem as much. Still want to test the box theory at some point. Thank you for stuff. Also sell the berries for money. I think also just having a chain in general gives you better items. Alright. This is the only battle I guess you could technically, we could have technically had a shiny for this. But that would have been all luck based. Hello, Pikachu. Probably going to end up destroying you just because we're like technically pretty over level for you. Almost a one shot. Fair me. Just a chance to double hit me. Bye, Pikachu. So that's going to be probably the only battle in this game we won't do with the shiny Pokemon. Alright. Which I might change my own outfits along the way, but I don't know if I'll... unless the Eevee is permanently always on me. Oh, we got now the Eevee refresh thing. Okay, so let's see. Now we have all the stuff unlocked. We need to test a theory, though, really quick. Just test the theory. Pokemon box, yes. And then give me a random Rattata. For you. Just curious. Does it make the Eevee... No, it doesn't make the Eevee disappear. Okay, I was just curious. And it made the Eevee disappear. Okay, we'll keep the Eevee on there just because he's a good Pokemon to have. There might be one other trainer we have to forcibly battle because we need to go buy balls. I'm trying to do this as best I can by the rules I set, but we only have one ball left, so it's getting kind of rough. I can just do that person. Dude, if we're gonna just walk down here, why didn't you just deliver the parcel? Pretty much at Professor Loeb's lab at this point. So we'll have to battle against two trainers. He was the only other one I thought that maybe would have to fight. I tried to avoid him, obviously. There's only two trainers I technically could not avoid. But like I said, even getting this experience doesn't matter for anything anyway. This would have been better to have a shiny Pokemon have with me, so we could have gotten this experience for him, but now I don't get that. Oh wait, I get Pokeballs for winning, that's right. I do get Pokeballs for winning trainers as well. I'll still buy Pokeballs though. It's just a smart idea. Yes, I know. But I don't even technically have a team to heal up right now, Mr. Rival Sir. So you continue on your way. I'm going to go buy some balls to continue my route shiny hunting now. If the door wants to let me in, that'd be great. Thank you, Mr. Door. First, I'd like to sell. I do have some good money, but let's see. I want to sell. And that just makes it explore, right? Yeah, so $400 more for money just sounds like a better idea. Nap just gives me more, I'm more likely to get an item, which could sell for more money. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, I went to buy Pokeballs. I have to buy instead of 10 because that's just a smart thing to do. So 30. Give me 3 Premier Balls. Okay, let's go ahead. Rather wait till I have some more money so I can get a set of 10 just for free. Try to spend my money as wisely as possible so we have just the most chances for everything. Alright, let's go back and catch some rats, I guess. An exterminator, I'm on the job. Chain's activated still. Perfect. We didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't sure. I felt like we didn't, but I'm not a game expert. Do I really see us finding a shiny in this stream? Probably not. I mean, we still have basically an hour and 40 minutes before my cutoff point, which is a lot of time, but it's really not. Probably actually should go grab my phone charger, because that'd probably be a smart thing to have right now. I'm just gonna catch one of these. Absolutely. Ugh, I tried to stop myself from throwing. There could be instances where I do maybe randomly stream on a random other day that's not Monday and Wednesday before I get my stream set up back. Where my daughter might join me and stuff like that, but I think there's the housework and bill life and everything else that kind of will take effect. Well, I'm getting a phone call. Let me check and grab my charger while I'm taking this phone call. I'll go ahead and pause really quick so that way I don't miss anything. Hello. Hey. It's nice to, I guess, I even stay for Steam Cali. a little bit easier on our. If we knew that they were going there, our place right there. Then maybe it's that common, house cat or whatever. Alright, sorry about that. I'm gonna take a 20-minute mission there to talk to my grandfather, so hopefully you guys understand. I can cut that out in post, so if you guys don't want to do that, but I might just keep it in, sometimes you guys heard that conversation, so you can kind of see the fun there. Go ahead and bring everything back up and get rocking and rolling here. Pause the game, so we shouldn't have lost our streak or anything, so... Yes, I'm gonna run away. Alright, right. No, not the sprout. Not the sprout. I didn't want the sprout. Really funny if it's actually my grandfather that I was talking to. Nope, stop pressing the one. This one I want to catch. My streak going again. It was really funny after talking to my grandpa. My other grandpa called me because I actually called him earlier today too. Tried to talk to him for a little bit, but we were both pretty busy. Which I understand. I was trying to see them a bit more. I'm playing something this weekend. It's supposed to be nice this weekend, so I'm trying to see if we can go out and about, maybe do some stuff. It's funny. It's happening. It's happening. The thing I just said might happen is happening. Hello. Grandparent number 2. It's funny that I spoke that into existence, though, that he was going to call me at the exact point that the other one called me. Alright. Took about 30 minutes there to talk to my grandparents. That was perfectly fine. Like I said, if anything, I can cut it out if I want to, but I might keep it in. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think I've ever messed with the live editor of YouTube much. I think I've only had to do it once. Maybe twice before. For sure once. I know guarantee I've done it once. A long time ago. I mean, almost, what, 6 years ago now? Was the last time I had to mess with a YouTube live editor. Almost at our max chain, our max rolls of chain, I guess I should say. Not really max chain, the chain will keep going however long it's gotta go. Question is, what number will the chain get to before we find a shiny? My gut guess is 80 something, 89, let's say 89, you know, that was my football number. Back when I started football, so we'll go with that one. Am I going crazy? Much. I feel like I had this exact same conundrum with Pidgeys back in the day, where I was like, is that the off-coloring? I don't know. I know they also have the, like, yellow sparkles around them, so I should be able to tell it a little bit easier, but who knows? Everything's a shiny if you really believe it to be a shiny. You like squint really hard and change the hue shift on these things, they'll be shiny every single time. Alright, we are one right away from the max rolls we can have. Ah! Keep trying to stop it, then he moves a little bit. Alright. Now every Pokeball capture going forward, the next spawn that appears after it is going to have the best chance for a shiny to appear. That 1 out of whatever it is odds, the best odds it could possibly have without having the lure activated, because I can't get lures until I believe as soon as, I think it's Cerulean. I really thought it's Cerulean. So I think it was that Pidgey that just appeared right there, had that on, activated. Kind of look around, make sure there's nothing else that spawned, but I don't see anything, so we'll catch a new Pokemon. The easiest ones will probably be around the, like where Cerulean is, where you can go in and out of that gate, catch a Pokemon, go back through the gate type of a deal. Should at least roll something once, if not, it might roll, I don't know how, if it just works, I think it works just to spawn. Ooh, freaking sweet. So yeah, like that Rattata that just spawned up there in the top would have been the one that had the best chance. So the skill is just keep couching and hoping for something to appear. Green, something gold, something off yellow. Bellsprout. I would say off yellow, saturated brown. rat. Rat. Oh, what the heck? That's not a Rattata, that's a Bellsprout. Rattata. Where is the rats? There's one. It was an easy way to do like the counter thing. I would have had a counter on screen, but like even say seeing that Pidgey right now is technically like would be a counter per se of seeing certain Pokemon. It's kind of hard to do that. Even if we went by solely with Rattatas, it would even still be hard because it's like how do you know that they despawned or is new spawn to add to the counter or not? Even if I try to do them all separately, like I've seen this many Pidgeys, Rattatas each time. Again, it goes into the same hard question of is it a new spawn, old spawn? Whatever. Hello, rat. Great. No, you're great, Pokeball. I mean, you're a Pokeball. You're still great. Got about 1 hour, maybe at the maximum, left here. To hope something appears. At least we're at the chain, and I think as long as I don't turn off the game, the chain stays active. I think that's how this thing works, if I remember correctly. So the best time to end it ever would be right after getting a shiny, unless I guess the shiny is part of the chain. Then it wouldn't be. But if I had to like risk turning off the game by any means, the best way to do it would be after a shiny that doesn't go along with the chain. My original thought with doing this was that I wouldn't end the stream until I found a shiny, but there obviously is going to be occurrences that probably would go on for a long, long time without a shiny appearing. Here you looks not see you. Come here. Come here. We have a shiny! You're not going to run from me. You're going to be my best friend. We have one on the board. We have one on the board. There was one. And the chain's still going because of this, too. It's the best thing about getting the shiny that's in the chain, because it keeps our chain going for the potential other two now. No, I didn't want to learn Zen Tech. People moves. Got a shiny rat. Got a shiny rat. Got the shiny rat. Alright. We have one on the board. Took us 41 chain to get to Rattata. Let's make sure Pidgey and or Bellsprout don't appear right now, but first I'm going to go to the party. And now we can officially make the first official team member appear. Does it show on here? It doesn't show. It's this one, right? Pretty sure it's that one. Can I look? Oh, look at him. He's so green. He's so green and ugly. I love him. Alrighty. I'll probably do some of my cleanups off screen, to be honest with you. Alright, let's catch some more rats to keep our chain going and look for Pidgey and Bellsprout now. See if I can multitask really quick and remove. Alright. Move Bellsprout down. And there we go. We have one off the board. I'll adjust the numbers and all that probably also afterwards. Just too much moving parts. We're 150, yeah, 1 out of 151. We're somewhere less than 1% into this. Now, the likelihoods of more shiny Rattatas are likely, but this is part of the chain right now. Even if a shiny rat appears, they're part of my chain. So, the only thing now that I'll break this chain is the shinies that we still need. I haven't also seen a, I don't know, when is it the Viridian Forest when the large and smalls begin? I know that's a factor too. I don't think chaining them does anything, but I know the whole like 10, 20, 30s make more smalls and larges appear. Alright, so the Rattata that's now in a first of our party is the one that's going to matter as far as moves and all that go, because it will be part of our true team. Gotta be on the lookout for these Bellsprouts and Pidgeys, though. We're gonna get a lot of Rattatas, though. Whoever guessed 40-something encounters was correct, by the way. 41? Is that how many I said? Around there. Trying to keep the route clear. Makes the next spawn more likely to be shiny. Looks like we got one. I think if I want between the two, the one I would want would be Pidgey. But we'll see. So look, there's Rattata that spawned next, so go ahead and catch it. And stop moving the second I throw the ball. What the? I'm getting low on balls. I feel like I still have a little like whatever logo. I'll have to check my ball count here in a little bit. I'll sell some, or not sell, transfer some Rattatas for some candies to sell, probably here soon. Darn. Shiny. Looks like there's nothing on the screen. Let's go ahead and go to the box. There's weighted mass transfer, isn't there? Yes. Motion sends 30. Thank you. Alright. A bunch of candies there to sell. Like I said, I won't worry about the IVs of the Pokemon and all that until later. Better to keep those high-level Rattatas on my party because it'll just help with the experience not be crazy. Okay, so there's some stuff we can sell if needed. Let's go ahead and work. Let's go ahead and catch this Rattata. Might as well. I'll try to work my way to get, oh yeah, 4. Which means I have 6 balls. Because I have stuff 3 premieres. Sell those candies for more balls. So now I have a shiny to use if I have to get money to buy balls. But as long as I have candies, I should be able to afford Pokeballs. It's another 10. It's okay, it's okay. Keep the chain alive. Wait to the march here, sir. Oh, it's a weird bite. We work. Shiny Pidgey. Thing spawned and spawns. Spawns? Question mark? Spawns. Hello? What if I sing this spot? So, that's all I need to see. Now let's go ahead and go up here and sell some of these candies and get some balls. Might be other stuff. A collected item mode. I'm here to buy. Actually, nope, I'm here to sell. I'm sorry, I lied right to your face. Alright, that's $2,000 right there. That should be a good amount. $40. All these 10, no matter the size. Yes. It's better just to have the smalls anyway. Yeah, 4 balls left. Buy. In increments of 10, so it's not a 10. I'm going to go down to the next lowest 10. So I mean, we're only getting 12, which is not the greatest, but I will still take it right now. I'm just catching one thing at a time, so it should be okay-ish. But yeah, we should be on like still decent loop of Rattata transfers. Ooh. That's one thing I need to be a little bit more patient. Maybe I mean I could do my Pokemon Go stretch where I always just wait till they move and then throw the ball, but there's sometimes where it just takes forever for them to move. They just don't ever move. Rattata I can actually use as level 8. I'm at a catch combo of 50 now. Let's make sure no spawns have spawned. Right. Oh my gosh. Stop saying I'm not throwing straight, that'd be awesome too. One more shiny in the next like 40-ish minutes. That is the question of the day. Will it be... Will the next shiny be another shiny rat? Or will it be one of the ones we still need? For the next stream, I will look up the odds information and all that, so that way I do know it all for sure. And I'll write it down so that way I just know that information from here on out. The fulls, the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, the lures, and all that great stuff. Things that increase the odds. I'll look at that stuff all before next stream. So now I'm dedicated to hunting. Yeah. Got the shiny bud. But that stuff doesn't break your chain. Not shiny. 2 I need to be shiny are right above my head. But I think I would need them to despawn to hope for them to spawn. Rattata's at level 9 now. Next spawn was not shiny of anything I need. Kind of like staying around since our Pidgeys and Bellsprouts appearing. I catch the rat. There he goes. So he's gonna move. The second I don't want him to move. Around, touring the sites, catching the rats. Might see if hooking up my regular controller helps with the catching aspect. There is a way to play with a regular controller. I do still have my Pokeball controller too, but that's still throwing. That might be another thing I do by next stream is hook up the controller way of things, so that way let's try that way out too as well. Come here, Mr. Rattata. I'm probably gonna respawn. There we go. Alright. So we got a chain. So this chain breaks. It's helping us find shinies, so whether they'll be good shinies or bad shinies, we won't know until the next shiny appears. Is there really such thing as a bad shiny? I don't know. Shiny. Still a rat, so. Sensed you were gonna move. My rat moving senses were tingling. The Rattata that is actually shiny is already level 10, it's crazy. Almost on a chain of 60 now. so-called rats. You're a rat. Right. Stay in the ball and you're gonna like it. Thank you! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Pidgey. The two that I need. Neither one are shiny. Very sad. But the rat combo continues. Yeah, can I get the rat combo extra large, please? Of course, my man. Yeah. $4. 20 years ago, then $4. Nowadays, with inflation and stuff, it's probably like 35 easily before tax. I'm down to 5 freaking Pokeballs. That's ridiculous. Blowing through these like nothing. Could be something I need to get. Is it true that like throwing like excellence might give me better items? I don't know. I think it's really just experience. I'm gonna work my way toward the mart. I have to battle some trainers with my one shiny Pokemon just to get cash. Oh my god. Man, there's, I think, how many is there in Meridian Forest you can even battle? As long as I can still afford Pokeballs, I can technically not progress. I would have to legitimately be out and need the funds to afford Pokeballs to exit this route. I have 1 ball left. I have no balls left. Just went. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way to the mart. You know, do our little due diligence along the way. We still have 4 Premier Balls if the odd chance of shiny does appear. Even if it's a shiny rat, which I know would help my chain, don't necessarily have to catch you because it's not going to break my chain. The only thing that would entice me is a shiny bird or a shiny plant. No shiny birds or shiny plants. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to our party. Go here. And we need to transfer to the professor. Yes, there you go. And we got a Rattata candy. Do those sell for more? I don't actually know. Okay, let me go to my. That's the shiny. Okay, so level 10 is the shiny. Every dollar I can. Can't send the Eevee to the professor, which I mean really wouldn't help me anyway. But you can't. Alright. Some more candies. I'll keep sending you Pokemon, my good sir. So I can get some of the random items from around here. Really, well, at least until I'm a little bit more over-leveled. Keep my potion just in the off chance, but Here to sell, good sir. Here to sell these 200. 2,000 bucks. I wish these sold for more, or there was a way to do something more. I'm hoping the Rattata candy sells for more than 10, but now I'm severely doubting it. Yeah. So really, that would be, it's $10 wouldn't really do much for me. I'd give those ones to like my Rattata, but Knobberry, probably not going to use. Raspberry's going to be the only one I'm probably going to use, honestly. That's like 2 more Pokeballs there. Because while I more likely could give me an item, it's not like I'm actually using a Knobberry to get an item. I think if I sell Premier. I don't know. There probably is a point where logically I'll get more balls out of it by selling them because they're free when they're given to me. Or selling Premier Balls, but it's 37, we're going to buy 30 because it's the best math. So we are technically got 10 more balls that time than last time, like what we got rid of. Let's go ahead and grab some of these hidden items that I know of. I think there's one that I know of. Can't go over there because that's a new route. I got another potion. There's nothing up there I can grab without venturing into a new route. Have a potion at the house to get. Let's go ahead and catch the rats. Got our streak going again. Might as well use these free ones. Sell them for 400 to get 4. I guess either way it's the same math, right? Even though we didn't spend the 400, still like they would be 4 balls. There's probably something missing there to make sense of math where you would get more back by selling them. But it's okay. We'll just catch for now. That's all we need to be worried about. It's catching Pokemon, however it needs to be done. Technically, if the Premier Balls fail or miss or whatever, it's like I said, these are free ones, so I guess I should be favoring these in the first place. These are no harm, no foul. See what it says when I get next, just out of curiosity. I'll actually read what the screen shows me. Catch a Rattata. Yep. Throw, first throw, catch combo. I get 23 kick candies, 13 large candies for that. So now I'm just going to see if I can get a basic throw and see what happens with that. Even if it's a grade, just being able to compare to that information is useful. Just sparkled right there. Made life so much nicer. Alright, let's try with this. Let's let them move. Okay, kind of works. Wait. Listen, man, I'm just trying to test a theory here. Listen, Pokeball, I'm trying to just test a theory here. I'm gonna get. If it is a better bonus for the excellent throws, I'm getting it again, but I guess I can also see if the numbers change by getting another excellent throw. No. So 20 quick candies for a excellent throw. I know this for a fact. What we don't know for a fact is what it gets me for any other throw ever. Hang on, I gotta wait for a spawn. Okay, thank you. Hello, Rattata. Alright, wait for him to move. Throw. Stop getting excellence now. When I don't want them, I gain them every time. When I... yeah, you know, whatever. It's whatever. It's additional experience. Gives me guaranteed 20 candies. Whoop-de-doo. I'm trying to do a research project here, game. Research I could probably look up on my phone. I'm trying to figure it out by myself. Not shiny. So you can come here, Mr. Rat, and listen to me, sir. He's gonna move, and move any second. Right. Moved at the second I did. Okay, here we go. At least test it comparing it to an excellent throw. Still get 20. Okay. So either way, it still looks like candies no matter the throw type. So the better throws just give me better experience. At least we know this information now. My last question becomes, what happens if I get a terrible throw? What happens if I hit a rat and it's okay? Well, I guess I can test a great throw now. It's really hard to even aim it outside the circle. Yeah, it really doesn't do anything. How much of a need to throw the ball up the second the excellent disappears to even test the non-status throw. I need a new Pokemon to appear, please. Those two have been on the screen for a second. Thank you. Are you shiny? Sparkles. Nothing. Just a bird. Just a bird. It flies around all day. You're also just a bird that's not shiny. Well, did more Pokemon Go? I wish I could buy lures. That would be awesome. There was a slight part of me that was like, oh, maybe I ought to do everything once I get the lures, which gives me the best chances for every spawn ever. But then, I just keep feeling like I was breaking more rules by adjusting rules. Okay. So what I want to do is we're gonna move. I'm gonna wait to the left second. I'm gonna wait to the left second. No sad. No, there was no nice, there was no excellent, there was no great. It was there and didn't show it. Nothing. Does look like I can maybe get less candies, but still a decent amount of candies. So, yes, I want the Rattata in the front to be learning Bite. I want him to get rid of Focus Energy, please. While crits are nice, they're not needed. Especially once we get like Super Fang and stuff. I don't even know what level Rattata evolves, to be honest with you. Rattata. Got about maybe 20-ish minutes left here before we will wrap it up. Test one more non-status throw here. And see if it does stick with that 15-ish range for candies instead of the 20 range. No. So it doesn't matter the throw. Literally, just the better throws just give you better experience. That's all they do. So at least we don't have to worry about our throw condition. Just need to worry about catching Pokemon. Move on me. The ball keeps not going straight. Go straight, please. Thank you. Ooh, excellent throw. So let me read the multipliers, or what it exactly gives me. Okay, so 9 times multiplier. That's crazy. Yeah. The old Pokemon, Let's Go streams, I would literally just be running around at this point, not catching anymore. Like I said, apparently based on the algorithm, it's best to keep a catch combo continuously going. Because it's just the next roll. The next Pokemon to appear after the catch combo is what gets the roll. And then after that, it's not they're nothing. The Bellsprout would have had previously right there, whatever's right there, that Rattata would have had the best roll to be shiny. And then whenever that next Rattata appeared, should have been like a 1 out of whatever, 4,000 or whatever it was on. That's how I read into this correctly. Either way, no harm, no foul, catching some Pokemon. For the slight chance for some sparkles. Even if it is another shiny rat, it still goes through the chain. So, it just kind of stinks that our shiny chances are going to be the rat again. And we need it on the bird and the plant. And once we have 2 of them, it's going to be even harder. It's rarer. But at least I don't have to I can get a chain of the Pokemon I'm going for last. It's a 3 set, pretty much. So once I get shiny, say Pidgey's the next one, and we used it with the chain of Rattatas. Right now, the chain will be broken when I catch the Pidgey, and we can do a chain of Bellsprouts for the shiny Bellsprout. To have an active chain going into the next route. That'd be the hard part. We'd have to go backwards, get a new Pokemon run in the end, and that'd be hard. Unless there's Bellsprouts. Bellsprout would probably be the best one to get shiny right now, because Pidgey's probably more likely in future routes. So if we would want a shiny of the 2 that we have remaining to appear right now, Bellsprout would be the better one to get. We would want a shiny Pidgey chain going into future routes, because Pidgey's definitely in the future routes. Tops 15 more minutes of screen time here. Shiny. Sparkles. 8 Pokeballs left here. Got 7 Pokeballs left here. This is a lot, but I probably should start working my way north. Just so that way I'm closer to the mark when I need to buy balls than being near the bottom of the route. When I start getting under 10, I probably need to start focusing on heading northbound because I need balls. I'll just stop. You can see him. away from my guess of when the shiny was going to appear, even though I was wrong on that, technically. But still see if 89 does anything for us. Anything over here, by the way, monster. Over here? His tail already has the item finder thing, right? If there were to be an item. Pretty sure. Point not to catch the Rattata. Do it. What's next level? So you can see now the standard experience. You get 75 experience for the excellent throw. And you get... I guess because you still don't know whatever stuff it's like. Over times, the multiplier. It's still pretty good. So that was difference in experience, so 30 more points just for an excellent throw. 80 chain. Let's put one swap. One swap. One swap. Right. I have to watch my ball count. I'll see you if the next one's a rat. I'll go ahead and pause it to get some money. Anything that's not a shiny, I'll pause it to get my money. Alright, 82 rats. It's Pidgey, but he's not shiny. Why isn't he shiny, guys? Let's go to the party. Go to level 13 is our rat. Number 1, yes. Party. Remove from the party. Remove from the party. Sorry, sir, but we're going to have to remove you from the party. So sorry. And then send it. Here you go, here's a bunch of rats, Professor. Enjoy your rats infestation. Hopefully, OSHA or whoever it is, the health department doesn't shut you down. A lot of candies. I don't know if 100 Pokemon gives me anything, but let's go ahead and hit it. Wait a minute. Make sure just wanted to verify, didn't want to, leave and be a shiny and cry. I mean, I'd cry, but just go ahead and go to the mart, sell our stuff, get our money back. Hello, Mr. Shopkeeper. I am here to sell my. What's the problem? Lots more money this time. $4,000 more. Rat candy. Those could be valuable, but at the same point, I'm not too worried about my IDs and stuff right now. Probably will be if my. I don't even know if I'll be with my ideal team. Well, I might try to sell the Pokeballs, no one knows. $30. Really, do I see? What am I going to use the raspberries on? Ultimately, the raspberries. The regular raspberries. I don't even know. Because I'll see the run animations with harder catch Pokemon. I'd rather use golden raspberries at that point. So, why keep them? Good question. Okay, buy. What to buy here? Find a selection of Pokeballs. And we're gonna buy 90 of those boys to get 9 career balls. Thank you, sir. Use this with some little bits of cash left. I got a I didn't say that, you said that. Just FYI, because you're curious, you said it, not me. Hello, Rattata! Do it. Do it, I dare you. Thank you. Alright. So the chain has resumed once again. Teta. Ooh, there was a fine, excellent throw right there. Very fine indeed. Rat. I haven't taken much thought into thinking which route I'll do next, whether it be the left one or the up top one when I get said shinies. But for now, we just gotta catch the ones we still have left before we can even worry about that. I don't think there really is gonna be much more to add on the. I mean, I have the route checker on my thing over here to check, but I think the note to the left is the mid ones. You should have been shiny. I want you shiny. Sorry, I'm yelling at the plant. Okay. Maybe tops 10 more minutes. Well, I'll probably need to start wrapping it up. I gotta clean everything up that I currently have out at the current moment. Get my daughter off the school bus. No. Swish. Oh, look at that. Kobe arm. Just me or is my OBS glitching? Good, glitchy. I think it's because of the reflection. Change that in the settings if I can. It's okay. Alright, let's see. That's 88 Rattatas. Hello, Bellsprout. I said after catching this Rattata, would be the I'm just gonna really quickly go ahead and try to fix that really quick, just for future. Chroma key. If that fixed it or not. Still glitches me out every now and then. I don't know. I'm not an expert at green screens. No shinies after 89. Darn. Thought I was going to predict it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything like that. Like I said, we'll do this every Monday and Wednesday for the minimum of an hour to the most of 6. I think would be the extreme longest we could do it. But like I said, I definitely got to record other projects and stuff too. Make sure you did smash that like button and subscribe if you're new here. Love to get to know you, get to talk to you and all that. It just helps out the video, obviously. We're both there. We're both there. Both of them were there. Both the two we needed. Come here. True setup back will have the proper lighting and all that too, which will probably help out because I have my ring light and all that stuff that'll help brighten myself up to probably not have the green screen glitch that keeps appearing on my face right now. It's usually it's pretty much when the wild encounter shows up because I think it's just so green on the screen that it's doing that. I guess it's still pretty bad when the grass encounters are there too. Hello, look at you. No! Stop it! Stop being a rat. Whatever you are. Probably time for just... I don't know if we'll get to 100 encounters before wrapping it up. I'm pretty close. Kind of hoping for one of those guys to show up just for that, you know, chance of something. I guess I could always wear dark clothes. That would probably help me too. Red also probably would work. I'm talking about how to counteract my green screen right now. No! Stop! It's non-straight. It's not cool, man. I'm throwing it straight. Donkey, this is what it is. I think you can put your Switch in sleep mode, you just can't power it off. I mean, it's the only catch to this whole thing to keep your chain active. Pretty much thinking about it now before I ultimately end this. I will have to save. I've not actually done that yet, which is probably a good idea to do some point soon, especially since I do have a shiny right now. You know, it's fine. It's gotta be a little risque. Alright. I think this will probably be our last encounter of the day. Because I'm conflicting with time here, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop my screen here, which will probably help my green screen a lot more because it's gonna be bringing up a lot of blacks, a lot of darkness. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check the next one, because there's a shiny, my pretty shiny. check. Do a little route check here. Just make sure. I don't see nothing. Darn. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Let's go ahead and save progress. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, we'll be back on Monday to do the next stream and everything like that. And keep hunting for the Pidgey and the Bellsprout. And hope those guys show up to party. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It's going to be Modern Great Watch. We're going to see you in the next stream episode, whatever it can be. My mom was actually texting me. Got everybody texting me, but yeah. We'll see you guys in the next stream video, whatever it may be. It's going to be the Modern Gamer being attacked by a rat. Fun. One more chance. If that's literally what I just waiting on. See the rat runs into me. Oh, he faced through him. The other got faced through him. He's like, let me just see if one more rat runs. I am going to sign out of this encounter. And the roll thing. Our shiny Rattata is level 14, 97 encounters. Next one is a Rattata. Alright, we'll see you guys all in the next video stream, maybe. This is me, Modern Gamer, signing out.